Good afternoon, I'm Raylene Ramsey. This is your afternoon news fix for Monday, the 16th of December. A social support group's telling people to look after each other this Christmas as seasonal pressures impact families. At this time last year, Northland Police carried out about 28 family harm investigations each day. Now, support services say they've soared this year, even before December 25. Bernardo's NZ head Matt Reid says tensions always spike during what should be a magical time for children.
Look after the children. We tend to know if our neighbours are having some tough times. Just knock on the door and let's care for each other this festive season.
Flights across the country have been delayed, diverted or cancelled after bad weather. Danica McLean has more.
About 19 flights in and out of Queenstown have been affected today. Air New Zealand says flights into Wellington from Dunedin and Auckland couldn't land and were diverted. Meanwhile, a punchy thunderstorm rolled through Auckland about 2 p.m. Shortly after, Vector reported Mount Eden residents were without power, which has since been restored. Investigations continue into the cause.
Meanwhile, a Qantas flight to Melbourne turned back to Christchurch twice today. In the first case, it had a radio issue and then after setting off, turned again because of an odd smell in the cabin. A warrant is out for the arrest of a 28-year-old suspected of murder in Lower Hutt last week. He's regarded as armed and dangerous. Police are looking for Wipuhara Kapene over the gang-related incident. Bow Repairs, now trading as Advantage Tyre Solutions, must pay $243,000 in fines for including a warranty in purchases without telling customers it was included. Thomas Rice has more.
The company's been convicted of breaching the Fair Trading Act with its road hazard cover. It automatically added the extended warranty to all tyre quotes without informing customers.
The long tussle between a workers' union and Woolworths has ended positively with a new collective agreement ratified. Minimum wages will increase 6.8% over the next 2 years. First Union National Retail Secretary Rudd Hughes says the national staff walkout this year helped move the initial poor offer.
In the end, we're happy with what we've taken back to the members, and the members have voted for that overwhelmingly. But there's still a lot of stuff that we need to work through over the next 2 years.
Hughes says they'll be looking into health and safety agreements to do with staffing. New Zealanders are spending more as Christmas shopping gets into full swing. Worldline NZ data shows consumer spending reached $1.65 billion during the first 2 weeks of December. That's up 1.2% annually. Wairarapa topped figures up 6%, followed by Whanganui with a rise of 5.2%. Spending was down in Palmerston North, Wellington, Bay of Plenty, Auckland, Northland and Marlborough. To sport, and Kane Williamson has reached his 33rd Test cricket century for New Zealand against England on day 3 of the third match in Hamilton. Australia have been bowled out for 445 by India on day 3 of their third cricket test in Brisbane. Boxer Miyamoto's shot at becoming New Zealand's first unified world champion is back on. The unbeaten super bantamweight will attempt to add the IBF and Ring magazine titles to the IBO belt she already holds when she challenges Ali Scottney in January. And that is your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.